Hey, thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel, where we hope to provide you with even more resources so that you can build a life that matters and you can become who you're born to be. My name is Amanda, and today we are talking goals. It is a new year, as you know, and I know many of you have sat down and taken time to write down some things you want to accomplish this year, call them resolutions, new habits. We've done the same in our home, both personal and professional goals. And every year we take time even to sit down with our kids and put a pen to paper, or nowadays you can say put a finger to a keyboard and type out the things that we want to see come to pass. And today we just want to encourage you in how to make smart goals so that you can achieve success. You know, even our kids have had goals in the past, like this year I want to learn how to swim. I want to learn how to ride a bike. Or my son, he wants to get 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. We all have different goals. We all have different aspirations, but we want to set ourselves up to succeed. So whether you have kids or not, I want to encourage you with 7 different categories that you could plan for when you're thinking of goals. The first being financial. Maybe you and your family or yourself want to start to build a budget and live by a budget this year, so that maybe you could even get out of debt, get ahead, or start saving. So finances are a great thing. Spiritual goals. Maybe you want to start to read your Bible every day, or pray a certain amount of time, or a certain day of week. Just spend more time in prayer. Maybe you want to join a community group at your church, or start serving your church with your gifts and your talents. What about physical goals? This is always a huge one. Eating and exercise, right? Eat more beets, those nasty beets, all those leafy greens, orange colored foods, all the things that are good for us, and get rid of the junk food, right? In our house, we've made it a goal this year to stop eating at 7 p.m. No late night snacking. I'm guilty, always liking to do that. And we've been holding to it. It's been great. How about career goals? Maybe you're looking to move up that corporate ladder, or change positions within your company, or apply for a new job, or maybe just work on tweaking your resume. How about intellectual goals? Maybe you've had a thought and aspiration to go back to school, or to finish a degree, or take a new online course to continue learning and growing. What about family goals? Family ties, strengthening relationships. Call your mother. Maybe, pursuing relationships, having a weekly date with your significant other, planning trips and vacations. So family goals are great. What about social goals? More socializing, less socializing? We know we haven't gotten a lot of it lately, but maybe you want to say yes more to invitations. Or maybe you're the type that needs to say no to some invitations. The truth is, researchers say that 60% of us set out to have new goals for each year, but only a staggering 8% are successful in achieving those goals. Wah, wah, wah. Not so good, not great statistics, just saying it can be a struggle, right? Growth is not automatic, although it would be so nice if it was. It's even hard if we, like I said, don't have that structure or a plan. And studies often show that we can achieve our goals if we would just take some small, intentional steps every day. You may have heard that quote, your daily disciplines, persistence and consistency will determine your altitude or your success. So I want to encourage you, create a system that works for you. And all of us are different with our schedules and our dietary needs. But the system we like to use in our house is the SMART acronym. Maybe you've heard it before. And what it stands for, first off, is the S stands for specific. So I want to encourage you, be as specific as you can in what you're setting out to do. Very clear, very well defined. Oftentimes we have so many goals, so many things we're wanting to do that we can create very generalized ideas that are very vague, and it's difficult. So saying like, I want to get healthy, or I want to lose weight, what does that actually look like? What does that mean? Maybe you want to stop drinking soda and start drinking more water. Maybe you want to get off the couch and start going to the gym a certain amount of days a week. Maybe you want to read a certain amount of books every month. What specifically does it look like? Secondly, the M stands for measurable. You have to have a way to track your progress. Create a way, whether it's a calendar, an app, a scale, a measuring tape, something where you can track your progress. How many calories are you going to eat every day? How many minutes are you going to commit to exercising? How much time do you want to set aside each day to read? Next is attainable. A, this is huge. We can't go chasing waterfalls. We can't jump in a pool in the deep end if we don't know how to swim. And I think we often set ourselves up to fail here. We set kind of impossible goals that are just really not achievable. And it causes us to end up quitting early or failing. So don't set a goal to run 5 miles every day if you've not even started exercising. Don't set a goal to lose 20 pounds in 1 week. It's just not attainable. Don't set a goal to make $1 million in 1 month. If you figure that out, let me know, please. But we have to have things that we can truly achieve, things that are really attainable with where we are in our life. The next one is R, relevant. Is what you're setting out to do actually relevant to your stage of life and what you're doing right now? I know I have dreams and aspirations to go to Paris and Italy and learn how to speak French and Italian, but is it really worth my time right now to make a goal to learn a new language? Is that the best investment of my time if I'm really not going to use that language? Probably not. So choose things that are relevant for you with where you're at. Lastly, these goals must be time bound. You must have a deadline. You must have a date set where you want to achieve these goals by. It's just like back when you were in school and you had a project due or a paper due, an essay. You had a deadline which caused you to take action and make it urgent. So creating a deadline creates this urgency for you to move towards these goals. So have a deadline. And most importantly, I want to encourage you to revisit your goals. I think sometimes we think we set goals and it's just one and done, close the book. You know, it's behind us, we forget about them. I want to encourage you, whether it's the end of every week, whether it's the end of each month, you know, the last day of the month, the first day of the month, to revisit these goals, because oftentimes we need to redefine them, reevaluate them, tweak them here and there, and also see where we've progressed. What we measure and what we celebrate, we will repeat. So celebrate any wins, celebrate any progress. Revisit your goals each month. Ultimately, it is your commitment to the process that's going to determine your progress. And just remember that it's you and only you that can do this. If you're waiting on someone else to achieve these goals for you, to start these goals for you, it's just not going to happen. You'll be waiting longer than I've been waiting on like a sequel to The Goonies. Come on, Spielberg, let's do it. Make it happen. Guys, come on, throw in the comments. What are your goals this year? What are your new habits, new resolutions? What are you looking to accomplish? Share with us, because we believe in you. We're rooting for you. You can do it.